Previously on MasterChef Australia.
MasterChef 2021!
A new era of extraordinary food began.
Wow.
As talented MasterChef hopefuls from all across the country
I'm trying really hard.
fought to make their food dreams a reality.
The atmosphere is wild.
They wowed the judges with unbelievable dishes.
I absolutely loved it. If I was going to score you out of 10, I'd give you 10.
The flavours on this table are extraordinary.
And earned their place in the competition.
You are top 24 MasterChef 2021.
Then an Amelia Jackson mystery box
Lift your lids now.
had our cooks fighting for the only 3 immunity pins of the season. But it was Therese, Winona and Elise who came out on top.
You've won immunity.
In the first elimination, it was Trent's MasterChef dream that came to an end. Tonight, Superstar Week kicks off
Wow, I'm freaking out.
with the international goddess of domestic cooking.
Here we go. Oh my God, what is happening? What is this? In you come, let's go. Down the front. What is this?
It's a very different looking MasterChef kitchen today.
Welcome.
There's a big screen up the front
Oh.
Oh no.
and plinths with little tins sitting on top of them.
It's British. Oh God, it's British.
Oh my God, it's British.
What?
Oh my God, it's types of tea.
The Queen is actually coming. Welcome back to the MasterChef kitchen. You're all in black aprons again because this is another elimination. At the end of today's challenge, one of you will be going home. Elise, you do have that shiny pin. What are you thinking? Too early to play it, or is that a possibility?
Oh, look, I suppose you don't know until those last moments, and it can be played in those last moments, so let's see what happens.
Brent, despite the pressure, are you enjoying the competition so far?
Yeah, mate. I've never been more terrified in my life ever, but this is the new trade site, so I've just got to work my way up the ladder and hopefully stay here for a bit longer than, you know, a few other people.
Well, Brent, you're right. The competition is tough, but not for no reason. You guys are some of the best cooks this competition has ever seen. And every day, we want to challenge you to be even better. And that's what we want for you. Good luck.
Okay, this week is Superstar Week. That's right. You are about to meet some of the best chefs in the world and the biggest names in food all in one week.
Oh my God. It's Superstar Week. I'm super stoked. And I'm just like, wow, I'm excited but also freaking out.
The question is, who's joining us today? Well, I can say that this person has been an inspiration of mine for a very long time. She loves food about as much as is humanly possible.
Nigella.
and has nurtured generations of food lovers through her recipes and words for over 20 years.
Oh my God.
Now she joins us live from London. Please welcome her back to the MasterChef kitchen. It's Nigella Lawson!
Hello.
Nigella Lawson on the screen. She's an absolute legend. It is quite intimidating. Superstar week, it's going to be epic.
Hello.
Hello, Nigella. How are you?
I'm great. What about you?
I can't complain. We're in the MasterChef kitchen. We've got you live from London. We've got a bunch of very excited contestants to meet you.
Well, it's lovely to be letting my, well, I'd like to say soul, but we know I haven't got one, you know, go across the ether and be joining you there. But it's lovely to be here.
People have been going, you know, crazy in their kitchens this year. Obviously, lockdown, COVID across the globe. What about you? What have you been doing?
For me, it was really interesting because it's the first time in my life I've spent so long cooking just for myself. And it probably doesn't put me in the greatest light ever, but may I say, I absolutely adored that. I mean, I love feeding other people, but I did enjoy just that focus.
Now, Nigella, as you can see, very early days in the competition. Any general advice for this large group of contestants?
Nothing I like more than giving advice. But I would say, so please, I know when people get nervous, this can fall by the wayside. Taste. Don't taste at the end. Taste all the way through. You can't sort of hastily go back and add things at the end. And I think this is so important. But above all, your food's there to make people happy.
OK, Nigella's challenge. It'll take place over 2 rounds. And the first round is sitting on those plinths behind you. Why don't you head to a plinth and we'll get started. You can take a closer look, but obviously don't touch. OK, this is a taste test. There are 18 flavoured biscuits in that tin. There are some obvious ones, but like any true MasterChef challenge, we've thrown in a few curlies. You'll have a total of 15 minutes to taste and identify all of the 18 different biscuits. Then, the 5 people who identify the least amount of flavours correctly, they'll go into round 2, where they're fighting for their place in the competition.
I'm sorry, I know this is going to be hard, and I feel bad about it. I do, actually.
Nigella Lawson should feel very bad. I am so stressed. In the heat of the moment, you know, when you're tasting so many flavours, there's so many ways you can trip up.
OK, hope you like your bickies, because your 15 minutes starts now.
Opening the biscuit tin, it's definitely quite overwhelming having all these different scents and flavours. And now I have to identify each of them. This is going to be quite difficult. You know, 18 different biscuit flavours, so it's worrying me a little bit. You know, I don't want to be in the second round cook.
Taste test, I feel really excited. I would say that tasting and my palate is one of my strengths. I taste the first cookie and it tastes citrusy. Straight away, I think lemon. Oh, yes. I think the second one, chocolate. Third one, I'm pretty sure, is rosemary. But my strategy today is to just go through the whole list as fast as I can. Have a bite, give it a quick smell. I'll close my eyes, see what's happening. If I know straight away, I'll write it down. If I don't, I'll just skip it and come back.
I would say I've got an excellent wine palate. And I'm in a room of flavoured geniuses. I'm doubting everything that I know. There's one biscuit I bite into. It's very familiar. I think it's lavender, but I know it's not. So I scribble out lavender and I pen down rose and I cross all my fingers. It's a hard box.
The more biscuits I taste, my palate is getting cloyed and I sort of start to panic. because there are some biscuits I've just got no idea what they are.
So much concentration.
Oh, look, I've done something so stupid. I had a couple of mints in my mouth as I was walking into the kitchen this morning, and now everything tastes like peppermint. So I'm stressing. Yeah, I'm in big trouble.
I'm tasting a biscuit and it hits me immediately. It tastes like ginger. I cook with ginger a lot. I'm writing down ginger.
This is foul.
But I'm doubting myself with a few of these answers. There's some really curly tasting ones. It's just a bit mind-boggling and confusing, and I'm just getting really frazzled. But I'm running out of time, so I just need to commit and hope that that's enough to get me through.
Me being the avid baker that I am.
Yes.
Huh?
Goodness me, I think I might go for this one.
Where's mine? Where's mine? Throw one over.
Oh, it doesn't work.
I know what that is.
I know what this is.
Let's go for some weird ones.
This is 18.
Oh, there's some funk in the bottom level, isn't there?
Give that one a whiff. Oh, I know what that is without even tasting it.
It's as much about the aroma as it is the taste.
Oh, Nigella, I reckon you could smell this one from here. That is potent.
Yeah, I'm beginning to think I can too, and I like it.
There are some really funky biscuits, but I've got to trust my palate, trust my instinct, and I'm like, okay, chili Vegemite, garlic, and then I'm stumped. But I think I know this flavour. I've had it before. I had it in a Caesar salad dressing, and I'm like, yup, anchovies. That's definitely anchovies. I wasn't expecting that.
1 minute, guys. Get your answers down. Come on.
I'm now starting to second guess a few of my answers.
Ugh.
I really hope, fingers crossed, that I have answered enough correctly to keep me safe.
I'm struggling because the peppermint is overriding that subtle taste. And I'm just thinking, oh God, you stuffed up. This could be the thing that puts you in the bottom 5.
OK, 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down.
All right, guys, we're going to come and collect your scorecards now.
We asked you guys to taste and identify 18 flavoured biscuits in that tin.
So, all the results. Nigella, would you like to start with a little bit of good news?
Always. We have 2 at the top of the class, naming 15 biscuits correctly. Linda.
Best face ever.
And Tommy. Well done, both of you. That is brilliant.
Your palate's clearly very impressive. Well done.
So, I bet you're all dying to know what the flavours were, so here they are. Number 1 was lemon. Number 2, chocolate. 3, rosemary. 4, vanilla. Number 5, cheese. Number 6, honey. Cardamom. Vegemite. Mandarin. Ginger. 11, olives. Seaweed. Paprika. Matcha. 15, rose. Garlic. Chili. And lucky last, number 18, anchovy.
Wow.
Now for the bad news. As you know, we were looking for the 5 people who named the least amount of flavours correctly. If I call your name, I'm sorry, but you are into round 2. Connor, you named 4 correctly. Sorry, mate. With a score of 10, the next person in round 2 is Brent. Also with a score of 10, Maya. And Yoyo. Now, there is a tie for the 5th spot. 2 people named 11 correctly. Those 2 people are Tom and Dan. Everyone else, congratulations, you're safe. You can head up to the gantry. Tom and Dan, stay here.
I am absolutely devastated. I look over to Tom and he's devastated too.
Dan and Tom, we're going to do a sudden death biscuit taste test tiebreaker.
Oh. Scared me.
Sounds savage.
It does, yeah.
And it will be.
I'm really nervous to go against Dan in a taste test. I know he's really great with flavours.
Righto, lads. You're tasting the same biscuit, right? And when you taste, write down your answer on the whiteboard. Both of you guys get it right or both of you guys get it wrong, we'll go to another biscuit. You got it?
Yep.
Tom?
Thank you.
Dan?
Thank you.
So, it's obvious the first person who gets the answer wrong, join the guys in round 2. Go for it.
I'm tasting the biscuit. It's something that is really familiar. I take a smell of it and judging by the colour, you know, it's red. I think that it's going to be some sort of berry, but I can't quite put my finger on it. And I can see Tom, he's already got it. Tom and I are in a sudden death tiebreaker together. I'm tasting the biscuit, but I can't quite put my finger on it. At this point in time, I'm just going to have to write down something.
Okay, Tom, Dan, you both got answers?
Yep.
Okay, you can reveal your answers now. Well, you've both written raspberry. I can tell you both right. Let's get the next biscuit, hey?
Well done, boys.
Oh, I'm so relieved that I got that correct. Now I just got to back myself. I know my flavours.
Okay, biscuit number 2. I don't think there's ever been a more important biscuit. A lot riding on this. Go straight away, fellas.
The next biscuit sort of smells like cloves, but then there's that sort of cloying mouthfeel that peanut has. So I'm feeling a little bit of doubt with this biscuit.
This one, it actually kind of tastes like peanut butter. But then it takes me back to my childhood and memories of my mum buying some biscuits for me.
Okay, Tom, let's see yours. Peanut. Dan, sesame. I can tell you there's one that is correct. The correct answer is sesame. Congratulations, Dan. Tom, unfortunately, mate, that means that you are now into round 2. Do you want to join the others? Dan, head upstairs, mate.
Thank you.
I feel very resigned to my fate knowing that I'm in the bottom 5. I know it's going to be a really difficult fight to get through the second round of the elimination. But I've got my game face on and I'm ready to cook.
Connor, Brent, Maya, Yoyo and Tom. Unfortunately, at the end of this round, one of you will be going home. But it's not over yet, because you still have one more chance to save yourselves. Round 2 is a pressure test. But it's a pressure test with a twist. Nigella has written a detailed description of one of her favourite dishes. and you will have to recreate that dish from that description alone. Which means this pressure test has no ingredient list, no recipe, and no visual reference to work from. First time you'll see the completed dish will be when you've finished making yours.
I knew MasterChef wasn't going to be easy, but to compete in the first pressure test of a season and there's going to be no recipe or visual reference, this is going to be a really tough challenge.
Okay, Nigella. Would you like to read these guys a description of your dish? Because they need to know what they're making today.
It's fair enough, you're right, OK? My big black book here. This is a relatively new addition to my repertoire, but it has been in regular rotation ever since I first made it. At its heart, this is a simple enough cake. But what makes it spectacular is the sherbety addition of rhubarb and the fabulous flamboyance of its bruleed marshmallow icing. The rhubarb must be cut to 5-centimetre lengths and roasted in a hottish oven. If the rhubarb is the beguiling hero of the dish, the eggs are its supporting stars.
Beguiling? I don't even know what it means. The rhubarb is beguiling. I've never heard of it. I'm a tradie. Come on, Nigella, give me a break.
When the cakes are cooked, they will have risen up extravagantly. The tops are golden brown. As far as the icing over and around the cake goes, I can't tell you how much I enjoy teasing out the snowy spikes of marshmallow meringue.
You tease out.
Make it like a wave. And then scorching them.
Wow. Some beautiful words there.
I'm so anxious about this cook. I've got no idea how I can recreate Nigella's dish using only the description she gave us.
Guys, I hope you listened carefully. But just in case you didn't, Nigella's description is at your benches. You'll have 90 minutes to turn Nigella's description into the actual dish. And of course, the contestant whose dish least resembles Nigella's dish in both look and taste, they'll be eliminated from the competition. Nigella, any final words of wisdom?
Yes, I think read through my words calmly, make a note, and don't let panic steer you off course.
Right, everyone, your 90 minutes starts now.
Good luck.
Go, Tom. Go, Maya.
It's pretty crazy to be doing one of Nigella's dishes. I'm not really sure what to think right now. I just need to sort of just get my head around it.
Nice strategy, guys. Nice strategy.
As a medical student, I do work well under pressure, and part of it is making sure that everything is quite methodical. So I'm reading Nigella's description, and from what I can see, there's 3 main elements I need to get done in this 90 minutes. I'll start on the sponge cakes, and then the rhubarb and meringue. I've survived one elimination. I'm ready to survive another one.
That's good, Yoyo.
At its heart, this is a simple enough cake.
Nigella's beautiful words are jumbling in my head.
Rhubarb is the beguiling hero and celestially light, fabulous flamboyance of its brulee, ludicrously voluminous.
Nigella's descriptions, it's like the Da Vinci Code, and I've got to decipher it.
Now's the time to add a bit more. When the cakes are cooked, eggs are its supporting stars.
But my mind has cubes and blocks and puzzles, and nothing is fitting into place.
They will have risen up of its brulee marshmallow, teasing out the snowy spikes.
And really need to simplify this for myself.
I positively exult in it.
If not, it's going to be the nail in the coffin. It's goodbye, pack my bags, order the taxi, I'm going home.
Whisk vigorously together until the whites are ludicrously voluminous.
So round 2 is a pressure test. I've got 90 minutes to cook a creation of Nigella's.
If the rhubarb is the beguiling hero of the dish, the eggs are its supporting stars.
Except there's no recipe and there's nothing in front of us, so we can't taste and we can't just look at it and we got no end goal. Instead, is an elegantly written poem.
Whisked exuberantly until they are rich, gleaming and billowy.
And I don't bake many cakes, so I'm just reading it over and over and over and over again. I know that time's ticking, but before I even start cooking, I've got to try to solve this puzzle and figure out what I've got to do.
I'm starting to grasp what Nigella is putting down.
Well done, Con. Get it all down.
It sounds like a sponge cake, rhubarb, and there's a Swiss meringue. Awesome. Good work, Connor.
So I see you've got a cloche there, which I am presuming my cake is under it.
That's right. We've turned the screen around so the contestants can't see us because we're dying to see it. And you know what? I'm dying to have a taste of it.
I'd like to lean in and lift the cloche, but...
Shall I do it for you?
Please, I'd be very grateful.
Look at that.
Gorgeous. You know, and I think it's that toastiness and the swirls is exactly how it should be. We need to see in the inside.
Let's go, shall we?
Just love that gorgeous glossy meringue and all of those torch textures. So excited.
It feels amazing already.
I mean, I wanted to have a cake that brought sweet and sharp together. I mean, undeniably, there is more sweet than sharp here. But the sharp has to come through.
It's absolutely delicious. I love it.
Oh, well, thank you. So pleased.
For sure, the tartness of the rhubarb's where it's at. Without the right amount of rhubarb, without the right amount of meringue, it's all just going to be out of balance, and that's what this cake is all about.
Nigella, it also strikes me that you need to be very careful in the construction of the cake because all of these elements are ephemeral almost. It almost just disappears, so they have to be very careful when putting it all together.
And the cake layers have to be very light. Very light.
The other thing that strikes me about this cake that makes it so delicious is the toasted marshmallow.
I can often go a bit too far with a blowtorch, I have to say.
So you know what? Time is ticking. We better go and see what they're up to. Nigella, we'll report back to you and tell you how they're going.
Thank you.
Go, Tom.
Look at Tom. Tom is off the mark.
Yeah. And his yolks are like perfect so they don't crack.
10 minutes down, and based off Nigella's description, the first thing I need to do is get onto the sponge cakes, start separating the eggs. The egg yolks will go into the sponge cake mixture, and it looks like the egg whites will go into the meringue later on.
Nice, Tom. Okay, so 6 yolk.
Go, Maya. Smashing it. Good job, Connor. Come on, Brent.
And then the yolks, perfumed by the zest of a lemon.
And the zest is going to perfume the cake with a really nice lemon flavour. And then I measure out some oil, pour that into the egg yolks, and whisk them until they're really thick and creamy.
Getting the yolks and the sugar mixed, and we're about to just add the dry ingredients. I need to get the pans buttered and floured and get into the oven.
Yeah, Connor. Yeah, let's get on it.
Oh, yeah. Good job, Maya. Come on, Brent.
You're right, buddy.
Yo-Yo, you look like you're motoring.
Am I? Thank you.
In a good way, are you?
Yeah, I think so. Hopefully, I like cake. I can make cake. Hopefully, this turns out to be a good cake.
And this masterful set of instructions here, do you think you got your head around it?
Yeah, I think so. I think I've got my head around it and I'm doing well.
Just keep doing what you're doing and you'll be sweet.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Thank you.
I'm actually feeling pretty good. I'm starting on my sponge batter right now. I've got all my ingredients measured out prior.
I'm making sure it's nice and airy so that when I bake the sponge, it will rise nicely.
Good work, Yo-Yo.
Place on the side, as does another equal weight. I'm still trying to solve this puzzle, and you've got Nigella's voice in your head.
An equal weight of milk to the yolks stands patiently aside, as does another equal weight of plain flour.
Meanwhile, weight of the milk, some equal parts of this to that, to your egg yolks, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm so confused.
And whisked exuberantly until they are rich, gleaming and billowy, with a look, actually, of a glorious made-by-hand mayonnaise.
I am doing 160 miles an hour going nowhere. And I can see that I'm behind the 8 ball already. But I've figured out I've got to get a sponge cake here. I've got the mixer going and I've got the egg yolks mixing in there. Yes. And I go to grab the oil and I grab the egg whites.
Oh, there's the oil. Oh, did he get it in?
Did you get any whites in there, Brent?
I got a little bit. And I'm just questioning, like, do I keep going? But I know time's running out. But I just say, scrap it, let's start again. It's not going to cut it.
Let's go, Brent, let's go.
We're already 20 minutes into Nigella Lawson's pressure test. I've had to restart my sponge mixture. This means I'm falling way behind everyone else. I'm not even thinking straight. Adrenaline's kicked over, and I'm just making a mess of things at the moment.
Brent.
Andy.
What's happening?
Jock.
Hi, mate.
Man, I'm just probably going a little bit too fast on myself at the moment.
Whoa. Slow down, brother. Slow down.
Yeah.
This is all good. You're making a cake.
Yeah, making a
That's
cake.
It. Okay?
That's simple,
You don't need to go 100 mile an hour. You just got to get it done.
I just thought if I get a good start, I can sort of, if I make a bit of a mistake.
Just watching the ball.
The egg yolks, zest, lemon, the oil's going in. So then
Whites are here?
Whites are there, yeah.
Because you need them, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I did pour them in before, and so I had to start again.
That's all right.
Just don't, as soon as you start losing a little bit, you know how it is.
Yeah.
The wheels fall off, you're done. So just take a breath.
I think I'm used to, you get paid by the hour, you got to get, rip in. I've got the boss looking over me.
Double check everything before you do it. You know what's that? Measure twice, cut once?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, thanks, guys. The judges are like, woo, mate. They're 100% right. At the moment, I've just got to make a sponge cake, and I know the basics of that. So, I've got to just turn it around, get a system, curdle milk, chip away at it, and work my way back into this game.
Killing it, Tom, you're killing it. Looks great, mate.
Flying ahead, mate.
Tom's looking like the Terminator, man. The Tominator.
Nice circle work. Tom, stop being crazy. It's a good enough circle.
Doesn't have to be perfect. Tom is in his Tombot robot zone. He is focused. He just knows what he needs to do to get this sponge cake up.
Nice, Tom. Perfect.
That looks beautiful.
Beautiful.
What is it? Glossy mayonnaise.
My cake mix looks really nice and fluffy. Nigella's description refers to the thick mayonnaise, so I think it's on the right track. I pour half of the mixture into each of the 2 cake tins, and then I get it in the oven really quickly. Obviously, need to cool it down before I add the meringue and the rhubarb.
Nice one, Tom.
It's pretty cruel of Nigella not to specify how long the cake should be in the oven. It's when the cakes are cooked. Nice. I'll start it for 8 and I'll check it.
You know this, Tom.
Next, I'm onto my rhubarb.
Right, Tom.
Hey, Tom.
Hey, Jock. Hey,
pal.
Andy.
What's the story with you and cakes?
I make a lot of cakes. It's sort of one of the things I enjoy doing most in the kitchen.
Where are your cakes?
Where are my cakes? Oh, they're in the oven.
Oh, mate. You're freaking me out there.
Are you happy?
I'm happy with them, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, they look pretty fluffy.
Mate, you've got a much bigger smile on your face than you did when you bit into that
Sesame cookie?
Yeah, the sesame cookie,
Yeah,
mate.
I'm just going to make sure everything's perfect and put up a cake that I think Nigella would put up to you guys also.
Sounds pretty good.
It sounds very confident. Good luck, Tom.
Thanks, guys.
Well done, Tom. Half an hour down, 1 hour to go.
cooking.
Like mayonnaise, which is great.
All right, she's ready.
Good job, Maya.
Well done, Maya. Doing well.
Good job, mate. Go, Connor. Go, Yo-Yo.
Okay, cakes look good.
So I've just popped the sponge in the oven, and now we're just going to move on to the rhubarb, which is the next step. Hopefully, it looks like I'm on track right now.
Nigella's description for the rhubarb actually makes sense to me. I know how to cook vegetables in the oven.
The rhubarb must be cut to 5-centimetre lengths.
Water, sugar.
Its delicious and distinctive tartness, offset with 1/4 of its weight in sugar,
Okay, sweet.
and roasted under foil in a hottish oven.
Nigella wants this to be bright and hold its shape. She doesn't want stewed rhubarb in the middle of her cake. So I'm just going to test as I go and pray that I pull it out at the correct time. I'm really excited. I'm cooking quite well and I feel confident.
I feel like I am on track for time, with around 50 minutes or so to go. These rhubarbs will go into the oven and we're ready to get my meringue and everything looking good.
Oh, smells
Go,
good.
Yo-Yo.
Go, Yo-Yo.
That's it, that's it.
Your oven's at the right temp?
Well, it says hottish.
It's a Nigellaism. Come on, Brent. Come on. Go on, mate.
Right, you've had 45 minutes. You have 45 minutes to go.
Let's go, guys. 45 minutes. Come on.
Let's go, Brent.
I know that most of them have had their cakes in for 5 minutes at least, but finally get a nice, smooth consistency.
Go, Brent.
And I'm starting to claw my way back into this game. And baked rhubarb is super simple. I have cooked it before, and I know the texture it's got to be. So chuck the sugar in with it and get it in the oven now.
Go, Tom.
Not quite smooth yet.
Yeah, Connor.
Oh my God,
Connor.
So the next step is the meringue. I know what I've got to put into it. Sugar, salt, and the egg whites. So we're ready to rock and roll and get these whipping. Of course, Nigella said it's got to be ludicrously voluminous.
Whisk vigorously together until the whites are very, very thick and ludicrously voluminous.
Like, I just pictured it being like a whippy, Mr. Whippy marshmallow. I feel like I'm on the right track, so we'll see.
Go, Brent. Looking good. Beautiful, mate. Lovely.
Yeah, Connor.
Good work, hot dog. Love it, mate.
Hey, guys, listen up. Nigella's got a little something to tell you. Nigella?
OK, now, don't hate me, but I have something to say to you, and it's this. When I think rhubarb, I think custard. And what goes very well with this cake is a smooth, not too sweet, and cold creme anglaise.
Nigella's asking you to make a cold custard to go with the cake. Everybody clear?
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
I thought I was super under control. And then, ding dong, Nigella drops a bomb on the group. Nigella now wants an anglaise. Are you kidding me?
Hey, guys, listen up. Nigella's got a little something to tell you. Nigella?
What goes very well with this cake is a creme anglaise.
Everybody clear?
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Good luck, everyone.
Come on, guys.
Come on, guys. Let's go. Yeah. Let's go.
Some people use half milk, half cream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like ice cream, making ice cream. It is. That's what it is.
Not even 40 minutes to go, and Nigella wants an anglaise. Are you kidding me? I have immediately full stops in that meringue. That's gone to the side.
Let's go, Connor!
I have made a lot of curds and custards with my mum, so I've got an idea of what I need to use. I just know it needs time to thicken over the stove with a whisk. And I need to get back on track somehow.
Good work, Tom.
Tom's so calm and collected. I know. He's like right in his like...
So precise.
So precise. Yeah. And
I feel okay that there's another element being added to the cake. I just plan to get a nice creme anglaise on with a lot of vanilla flavour so I can put it beside the cake.
Yeah, Tom.
Well done, Tom.
I'm blocking out everything that's going on and I'm just focusing on my creme anglaise. The key is to have it not too thick and not too sweet and pack it with lots of vanilla flavour. If Nigella wants custard, she's getting custard.
All right, custard.
eggs.
Creme glaze. My mind is blanking at the moment. I was feeling on track. I was like feeling really good. I had my cook all planned out, but now I have to factor in another whole element.
You're on it, Yo-Yo. Just think about getting that vanilla in.
I know I do have a creme anglaise recipe at the back of my mind somewhere.
Oh gosh, what am I doing? 200.
But it's definitely quite overwhelming. In the midst of everything, I have to make sure that I look after that and all my other elements going on at the same time.
Come on, Yo-Yo.
Yes, Brad. A spanner in the works. I should be good at that. Being a tradie, I should be able to handle it. So I do know creme anglaise. I do cook a fair bit of that. My little boy loves it. So I do know what I'm doing there, which gives me a little bit of confidence.
Yeah, Brent, beat those eggs, mate.
I've got to whisk this really fast, vigorously, otherwise I'm going to curdle the eggs and it's going to be all lumpy and I'm out of here.
Nice, Brent.
Go on, Brent.
Yeah, mate. Go, Brent.
I feel like I'm a little bit in control of an uncontrolled situation. Custard's done, I feel good.
Oh, look at you go.
So now I'm back to my meringue.
Let's go, Brent! Keep going, Brent. Keep working.
Yeah, you're right, Connor. Sorry, Connor. You're doing well, mate.
Oh my God.
Nigella is requesting a surprise creme anglaise. Connor and Yo-Yo look completely thrown off by that.
The anglaise is taking forever. I've lost feeling in my right hand.
But Tom and Maya seem to be in control.
Not too thick, not too sweet.
But also, Brent is pushing through. He's caught up.
Yeah, a little bit more.
How's it looking?
Puffy.
Good. That's what it's meant to be.
Well done, Maya.
Go, Maya.
Nigella mentioned that she wanted her anglaise not too thick, not too sweet, and she wanted it cold.
I think the custard's looking good.
And I think it's the way she wants it. I know I need to get back to finishing off the meringue, but I'm not really sure how long the rhubarb and the cakes need to be left in the oven.
After just lay out and roast it into fruit.
Nigella definitely omitted a lot of important information.
When the cakes are cooked, they will have risen up extravagantly.
I think they just need to be a little bit more golden.
The tops are golden brown. They will feel soft and puffy to the touch.
There's no cooking times whatsoever in this whole description, and it's stressing me out.
Go, guys.
But I just decide I have to take the cakes out of the oven, otherwise they won't have time to cool.
Looking good, mate.
They look really beautiful.
Good one, Maya.
I'm so thankful. They look really nice and golden.
Oh,
Good job, Tom.
You well done.
Brent, your cakes are looking amazing, man.
The rhubarb should emerge tender, but holding its shape, growing ever more glowingly pink as it cools in the tin.
And Nigella's description says the rhubarb needs to hold its shape to some degree.
It's looking okay, I think. Just need it to cool.
And I'm pretty happy with it.
It's easy. All you got to do is put it together.
Go, Maya.
So I quickly throw it in the fridge and get back to the meringue.
Let's go, Maya. You can do it, mate. Let's go.
How's your rhubarb?
It's good.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Soft, but holding its shape. Yeah, beautiful.
Keep going. Quick, quick, quick. Let's go, guys.
How's it look, Connor? How are they, mate?
Yeah, good. Really good.
My rhubarb is perfect, but time is running out. So I pull the cakes out from the oven, I test them with the skewer, and the cakes are dense.
So I'm just praying that they're just quite fluffy inside.
But there's not enough time to make another cake. At this point, I've just got to get them cooling.
Just gonna put a bit of corn flour to thicken it up now.
And this anglaise is taking a massive chunk of my time away. And I'm falling behind.
Keep going, Con. Keep going.
Oh, hot, hot, hot.
Good job, Connor. Come on.
Somebody is going home today. You've got 15 minutes to go. Let's go.
Home stretch, guys. Keep working.
Okay, not enough. Now the time pressure is definitely on my back. It is taking me a long time to do this creme anglaise.
You're doing okay, Yo-Yo.
Let's get moving. Come on, let's pump, 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 pump. We're not going home. Let's go.
I have my cakes in the oven, they're still baking, and my rhubarbs and roasted in the other oven, and that's still baking. And I'm just measuring our ingredients for my marshmallow meringue.
I'm feeling a little bit frazzled now, but I finally get the anglaise done in the fridge as quick as I can go.
Good, good, Yo-Yo. You've got this. Come on. Energize the bunny mode. Come on, let's go. You got this.
Come on, Yo-Yo.
And now I'm going to check on my rhubarb.
Oh my god, I can't watch.
I can't use it.
I didn't consider how long I should put them in there for. Oh my god, I can't watch.
I have overcooked the rhubarb. I can't use it.
I didn't consider how long I should put them in there for.
Now I need to get another batch on the go.
Yes.
Good. You know it,
Yo-Yo,
Yo-Yo.
you know what
Come on,
you're
trust
doing,
yourself.
okay?
The first batch of rhubarb I cooked for half an hour and they were totally overcooked. So I'm hoping it can cook in 10 minutes.
Just gotta focus, Yo-Yo, and you get it all done, mate.
So it's definitely putting some more pressure on me time-wise.
Let's move, Yo-Yo. Come on, Yo-Yo.
And I also didn't watch the cakes as closely as I should have. So they're slightly overcooked. So I'm gonna put my cakes in the blast chiller for as long as possible.
Yo-Yo, you've got this, okay? Let's move. Come on. Let's get the meringue going.
I think the pressure of cooking in the MasterChef kitchen has gotten to me.
Come on, Yo-Yo.
I'm feeling a little bit under the pump now, but we're just gonna keep going and see how it goes.
I've got my fingers crossed for you. 10 minutes to go now, 10 minutes.
Good girl, Yo-Yo, good girl. Beat the heck out of it.
How's it tasting, Tom?
Are you happy with the meringue?
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it looks so nice.
The meringue tastes really good. Tastes very strongly of vanilla, which is exactly what I want. My meringue has finished whipping. All of my elements are done. My custard is chilling in the fridge. My cakes are cool.
Yeah, it's
Well
on.
done, Tom.
They look really good, mate. Nice and golden.
And my rhubarb is done. The only thing I've got left to do is to assemble the cake.
Go, Tom.
When cakes and rhubarb are cold, you are ready for the grand assembly. A centimetre thick layer of marshmallow frosting provides a bed for the sticky rhubarb. A pink and white stripe at its centre.
So, based off Nigella's instructions, I put a layer of cake on the serving platter and a layer of meringue on top of that.
But look how nicely it's come up.
He knows what he's doing.
That looks so good.
I position the rhubarb in sort of a rosette to make sure that every slice of the cake has an even amount of rhubarb. And then I take a few spoonfuls of the rhubarb juice and drizzle it over the rhubarb layer, just to make sure the cake has extra moisture and extra rhubarb flavour. I want it to be slightly bitter to counteract the sweetness of the whole dish.
That's it, Tom. Yeah, that's it.
I've got all my elements ready, and I'm pretty stoked because I reckon they're all within and what they should be.
Nice, Brent.
Yeah, mate.
Now I've got to start building, and I've got to match Nigella's.
Beautiful cakes, Brent.
And, you know, I've got an eye for detail, so everything's just precise. Like, I've got to have that 1 centimetre thickness of marshmallow, and I'm just troweling it on.
Oh, Brent.
Then the rhubarb and the top.
Brent, perfect.
7 minutes, mate. You got to get this iced and torched.
So here comes the tricky part. I need to get these snowy spikes of beautiful meringue. I'm just going to have to wing it and just hope that it's all right.
Let's go, Maya.
Good work, Maya.
Good work, lad.
How's it looking, Connor? Oh.
Oh, nice.
Is the rhubarb cooked?
They're looking better than the first batch.
Well done, Yoyo. You're doing such a good job. Clever thinking. Clever.
We would like to see 5 complete cakes in 5 minutes!
Looking beautiful, Maya. Come on.
Yeah, guys. Let's go. Put it on there, Brent.
Tom, start torching.
You gotta go start torching,
Yeah,
guys.
start torching.
Well done, Brad! Connor, that looks beautiful.
Thanks, doll.
I'm now rushing and my heart is pounding. But I have a cake. It is quite dense, but it stands.
Beautiful,
Oh,
Con.
beautiful, Connor. That's so good.
Nigella's description says to tease out snowy spikes. So I start thinking, I'm going to use a piping bag. I don't think I'm nailing it, but it's got spikes. Come on, guys. The meringue is going on, and it says brulee, so I start searing that meringue. I've probably gone too far. Nigella said brulee. I had brulee lay. Maya, torch it.
Yep.
Maya, it looks beautiful. Let's torch. Get the blowtorch out, mate.
Not enough. I've made my meringue. So now I have to start assembling this cake.
Nice, Yoyo.
Nice, Yoyo.
I'm feeling very hectic,
About 4 minutes.
but I just have to get this cake done,
Come on, Yoyo.
and I have to present something on the plate.
Looking good, Yoyo.
I'm covering the top with meringue. She's okay. And then I realize I've used too much meringue on the inside, so I don't have enough to cover the rest of the cake on the outside. Rookie mistake.
Just quickly finesse it and start torching. There's not much time.
But everyone's shouting at me from the gantry to get the blowtorch on.
Blowtorch!
And I'm just really glad that I've got a cake that I can present to the judges.
30 seconds!
Get your own glaze and the jugs, guys!
All right, let it go! She could actually get this done.
All finished. It's great. Oh, so stressful.
10 seconds to go. 10,
9, 8, 7,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time has just finished and I could collapse.
Good work, mate, good work. I'm most concerned about the presentation of my cake. Obviously today, finesse wasn't quite there. I'm just hoping that the flavours come through and it will help keep me safe.
This recipe was created and set by the one and only Nigella Lawson. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. I can't believe we've all managed to get a cake out there. This is extraordinarily good. I really, really hope you're feeling proud of yourselves. I'm handing over to the judges. Please eat on my behalf and have a fantastic time on MasterChef. It's a brilliant journey. Thank you.
Thanks, Nigella. Thank you. All right, we'll see you in the tasting room very shortly.
What a tough challenge to be able to make something that you have never seen, never tasted, and no recipe, just a really beautiful description, and then you have to bring it to life. That's crazy, no?
It is, especially with Nigella watching on.
Huge pressure.
I keep pinching myself because it's a second elimination.
Well, we're only looking for the cake that is least like Nigella, so one person obviously is about to go home.
Indeed.
Should we get the first cake in?
I'm actually feeling really good. I put everything into that cook, so the ball's in the judges' court now, and I'm just living it up. I'm just enjoying it.
Hi, Brent.
G'day.
Here he is.
Hi, mate.
Good, I'm really good.
Fresh out of cake land?
Yeah, where I love to be.
How was that experience for you?
Oh, mate, that was awesome, eh? I absolutely loved it.
Really?
It didn't look like it, but...
Mate, in the beginning, it didn't look like you were having a good time.
You were going 100 mile an hour around in circles.
I was doing nothing. I was just going fast, doing nothing. I was just like... So I was just starting to burn my boots in too quick. So, yeah, I just regathered it all in my head.
Yep.
I knew what had to be done, and I just started doing them. But, like, I'm so proud of that. I'm stoked. Yeah.
Would you like to see Nigella's one?
Yeah, I would. I know what it's not going to look like, but, yeah.
Mel?
Ooh. Look at that. That's what I was trying to do, too. I was really trying to get it up, but it wouldn't do it.
All right, thanks, Brent.
Thank you.
Time for the grand reveal. Jacques, would you do the honours, please?
Certainly. As chief official cake cutter.
I still get nervous for them, like on that first cut, because you know a lot about what's going to happen off that first cut.
Yeah, you can kind of feel it, you know? Okay.
The adrenaline's worn off, the nerves are starting to creep in. I've just done everything I can, but I could just about be walking out those doors.
Okay. Brent.
I have to say, that does look pretty good. Discernible layers.
Yep.
Looks good.
To produce a cake like that, he's exceeded my expectations and probably his expectations as well. The sponge is light, it's fluffy, it's still moist. The rhubarb It's still holding its shape, but it's also got a nice bit of texture about it. And his meringue on top, perfect amount of that burnished marshmallow that we all love. And his anglaise was great. As Nigella stated, she didn't want it too sweet, and that is definitely not too sweet. He smashed it out of the park.
I'm thrilled for Brent. I think that he really lent into the process of what a pressure test is about, which is to listen to the expert and to really take every bit of information and try to make it your own. And in that regard, I think he did very well.
And I've just got to say, the construction of this is absolutely brilliant. The thickness of the cake, the cooking of the cake is fantastic. And I dare say that we're going to see some cakes that aren't this well constructed.
Good luck, Connor. Good luck, Connor. It's amazing.
Thanks, guys. I know it didn't go my way today. The sponge was dense, and my meringue, I'm not even too sure about it. So I'm really worried about this cake.
G'day, Connor.
Hey, guys. How you going?
There he is.
It's a bit snazzy. You've done some fancy piping on the top. It's like the cake mullet.
It is a bit like a cake.
I thought it was a bit of a self-portrait. It's all business on top and quite smooth on the side.
Mate, cake mullet could be a thing for you.
It's going to take over Australia.
You know what? It's as much as what it tastes like as it is how it looks. So
definitely,
we're going to test it now, mate.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Have fun, guys. Enjoy.
Thanks, Connor.
Okay. Cake mullet.
He's got a sense of humour, right? Oh, good grief. This feels very different.
Really?
Yeah. The sponge feels significantly denser. Anglaise?
Connor does have so much potential, and I love his attitude. I think he really exhibits what front of house is all about, which is just to be really positive and really upbeat. And I really did love the flavour of the rhubarb. I don't think you'll find better today, I don't know. But it's really hard to overlook, you know, the obvious flaws in this.
The cake, particularly the bottom half of it, it's just completely doughy. The meringue is grainy and, you know, just has not been whipped enough. It's a shame. I feel sorry for him. Clearly, he's had a hard day.
It'd be interesting to see if that hard day, just one hard day, could send him home.
Yeah.
Hello, Maya.
I have to say, the cake looks pretty great. When you were listening to Nigella reading that beautiful description of the cake, I mean, did something start to form visually for you?
To be honest, I probably only took in half of what she was saying because it was sinking in that as I progressed through the cook, I realised that it was doable.
Well, we'll taste now, so thank you very much.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Maya.
it.
Thank you,
Cheers.
Maya.
I see rhubarb.
It's a good sign.
Hey.
The cake, beautiful size for both tiers of the cake, but it wasn't as moist as Nigella's was. Yeah, I think she could have gone a bit harder with the torch, but I think it's easy to nitpick though, because we've got Nigella's cake there. We've seen exactly how it's meant to be.
Absolutely. It's a very good attempt at something that someone has never seen or tasted.
I'd find it very hard to believe if that was down the bottom today. It's pretty good.
It's beautiful, brother.
Beautiful.
Good luck, mate.
I would be devastated to go home on this dish. I'm just hoping that compared to Nigella's, my cake looks sort of similar.
Tom.
Hello.
How are you?
Not too bad. How are you?
I'm good. Tom, how's that?
Look, it was stressful, but I was pretty in the zone while I was cooking, so I don't really remember too much of what was happening. I think I just was really focused on getting that cake up.
We'll taste it?
Yep.
We'll cross fingers for you.
All right.
Thanks, Tom.
Thanks, Tom.
Thanks, guys.
This is tough because there are elements to this that are absolutely perfect. The meringue is fantastic. It's mallowy, it's delicious, it's torched beautifully. The rhubarb is perfectly cooked. And the anglaise, it's silky, it's light, it's airy, it's smooth. Can't fault them on it. And then part of the cake, which you can see towards the edge, it is beautiful. It's tasty, it's light, it's fluffy. But the rhubarb liquid's going down, and then it's saturated the cake, which is why it's sunk in the middle.
The flavour's okay, though. It is definitely lemony. That's also something really apparent in Nigella's version, so points for that as well.
There's a couple of things he needs to improve on, but you know what? It's nothing. Nothing in the scheme of things.
Good luck, Yoyo.
Looks beautiful.
Hey, Yoyo.
Hello, Yoyo.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm all right. How are you going?
Pretty good.
A bit heavy.
How was that for you?
Just a little bit stressful. But, you know, it shows me where some of my weaker points are, and it shows me where some of my stronger points are as well. So I'm actually really happy that I had this opportunity to do a pressure test.
I think it's a wonderful way to look at it because it's all about moving forward with new skills and new perspectives. So that's fantastic.
I must say, with 6 minutes to go, I didn't think there'd be anything there. You should congratulate yourself and be happy that you got something up. And the fact that you did get something up means we'll taste it, and it does come down to taste. Thanks, Yoyo.
Thanks, Yoyo.
Thank you. Leaving the tasting room, I'm definitely feeling anxious. It's hit me how much I really want to be here. How much this experience means to me. How much continuing in this competition would mean to me.
Okay, let's test it.
That's upsetting for Yoyo. I think it's a classic case of when one thing goes wrong, everything can go wrong. And unfortunately, there's not much positive to say about it. I mean, the meringue needs another 5 minutes in the mixer, and because of that, it's not holding its shape. And those really lovely stiff peaks that Nigella got were because of that, and it's just not here. The rhubarb was
crunchy.
Yeah, it was very under.
She tried so hard to rescue this cook, and I don't think this has come out the way that she hoped.
Well, what a start to a week full of superstars here in the MasterChef kitchen. Nigella tasks you with making her rhubarb and meringue cake and that surprise custard. And you didn't have a recipe, you had no visual reference at all. And on top of that, you'd never even tasted it. It was always going to be a really tricky challenge, but you handled it with strength and good humour, So well done.
If there are two main stars of this dish, it has to be the sponge and the rhubarb. And one of you gave us the perfect version of both of those. So much so that it was cake of the day. And that person was Brent.
Cake of the day for me. I'm like, mate, you stuffed up. You said the wrong name. It's just a big confidence booster for me.
The next cook that's safe was Tom. If you're also safe, you can join the others. The third cook that's safe was Maya. Well done, Maya. Couldn't get over there fast enough.
Connor, Yoyo, the two of you clearly struggled today, but one of your cakes had a redeeming feature that has saved you today. And that feature was the delicious rhubarb on your cake. Connor. Congratulations, you're also safe.
So proud of you.
I'm so sorry, Yoyo, but you are leaving us today. It's such a shame, but the food world is at your doorstep.
It's been a short but very sweet time. I'm not sad about leaving the kitchen, I'm sad about leaving you guys. And I hope I get to see every one of your smiling faces in the future.
Love you, Yoyo.
Love you all.
Whoa, 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 easy. You're going.
Take it easy.
All the best with everything you do.
Thank you.
I'm very disappointed that it's ended, but, you know, my overall MasterChef experience was short, sharp and shiny. Get it up for Yoyo! And I'm very proud that I put something up today and I was able to persevere, and it just really emphasizes the point that even though some things might go wrong along the way, you just got to keep pushing through until the very end and just don't give up.
Next time on MasterChef Australia.
We're wondering who is going to be in the kitchen today, but how do you top Nigella?
Superstar Week continues.
Yotam Altalengi!
With the Middle Eastern maestro delivering a massive challenge.
I'm feeling frantic at this point.